Mansur, maybe not the fight that you wanted. It was a bit of a bizarre ending. Can you talk about your emotions and how you feel about how the fight ended?
No emotion, excuse me. No emotions with it. That was a finish. That was a finish. Our heads were too close for a significant clash to happen. I was speaking to some of my teammates, some of my coaches, and it was actually a knee that hit his body. I need to rewatch the fight. But most importantly, it wasn't intentional. Whatever happened, happened. The ending was the ending. Whatever logistics played out with it, that's the way it was. But I'm sure that I did my job. It wasn't the most clean job in my eyes, but this is the game. I came out with my hand raised. I showed something that I haven't shown before in that third round. Don't talk to me about cardio. Don't talk to me about wrestling. Don't talk to me about striking. Don't talk to me about grittiness or being young or inexperienced. I showed something that I wasn't able to show before. I'm grateful. It is what it is.
Were you worried at all that it could be like a DQ or a no contest?
I was not worried whatsoever. You saw me hop that fence and start celebrating. I thought it was a finish. It looked like a finish. It felt like a finish. It wasn't an intentional headbutt. I didn't even know our heads clashed. Very, very, very confusing ending. I need to watch the fight back myself. It is what it is. In my eyes, that's a finish. I was on top throwing strikes. He was covered up.
Yeah. And as far as what's next, is there a card, an opponent that you look at now as your next step? Brundage is a solid veteran. I'm guessing you want to step up from him.
First of all, thank you for saying that. Cody Brundage is a good opponent. Regardless of what anyone else says, that's an experienced man. He's technical. He's fast. He had what it takes to be a good UFC fighter. And that was a good fight for me, and I beat him. Now for what's next, I'm going to make sure that I take the correct steps to heal my body, to heal my mind, and also to kind of recenter my mind. I'm in the gym every single day, sometimes 4 times a day, training like a madman. Sometimes it can show inside the fight that you were a little bit overtrained or you did a little bit too much. Not saying that's what I did, not saying that's what I was feeling whatsoever, but I want to make sure that does not happen. I don't want to be one of these people that gets into a situation where, oh, he was too committed, he was training too hard, he was doing too much, and then all of a sudden something happens, an injury, with whatever. I would never make excuses for myself, but I want to prevent that in every way, shape, form, and fashion. So I'm going to take things slowly if need be. But I'm an active man. I'm a yes man. I love to fight. I'm healthy. I'm young. I'm here to fight.
Yeah, but we'll definitely see you this year again.
110%, maybe 3 times this year. It's only, what month is it? It's
June.
June. Man, the year has just begun. So there's still many, many, many more opportunities to be had.
Yeah. Thank you, and congrats on the win.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, Mansur, congrats on the win. Can you talk to me about sort of that end-of-fight experience, right? Because you obviously, you just got a TKO win, and then suddenly all the rest of this starts happening. What's going through your mind as all that's going? Like, just talk me through the emotions of all of that.
The more you explain it to me, the more confused I am. I finish my opponent. I'm on top of him throwing strikes. He's covered up. The ref stops it. I hop the fence, start celebrating. We're walking around, minutes past. We get to the hand raising, and then they call it a decision. So the entire round is gone, and then it's called a decision, even though it was finished halfway through the round. It's very, very, very confusing to me. But also, I don't want to say something that's out of place. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. That was a good opponent. I'm grateful to all the officials. I'm grateful to the referee. Maybe they saw something that I didn't. Still confusing to me, but I know that I won.
It was a little bit slower of a start to that fight than I think most people anticipated when we saw this one on the cards. Were you anticipating this to be a little bit more blood and guts? Like it got to, right before the finish.
Not necessarily blood and guts, but that's a good fighter. That's an experienced fighter. He's been in wars. He's been in quick fights. He's an experienced fighter. Sometimes you need to take things a little bit slower, and that's what I did. Was it the best decision? Maybe I'll change my mind in a few days, but it is what it is. I know that I did things correct to get that finish. In my eyes, that finish, and in their eyes, the win.
Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.